Most students don't fail because they are lazy. They fail because every single day feels like a mental fight. You wake up already tired. You open your phone before you open your eyes. Your mind jumps straight to stress, deadlines, comparison, and that quiet pressure of I should be doing more. Then you promise yourself today will be different. You'll focus, you'll be disciplined, you'll finally catch up. But by the afternoon, motivation disappears, your energy drops, and you end the day feeling disappointed in yourself again. If that sounds familiar, I want you to listen carefully, because the problem isn't your character. The problem is that you've been taught the wrong idea of discipline. Discipline is usually sold as something aggressive. Wake up early, push harder, force yourself, stay motivated. But real discipline, the kind that actually works for students, is boring. It's quiet. It doesn't rely on motivation at all. It works automatically in the background, even on days when you feel exhausted, unfocused, or completely done with everything. That's what this video is about. 11 boring habits that slowly, quietly build discipline without you having to fight yourself every day. No hype, no fake productivity, just habits that reduce resistance and make the right actions easier than the wrong ones. To understand why these habits work, you first need to understand why discipline feels impossible right now. Your brain has limited self-control. Science calls this ego depletion. Every decision you make during the day drains mental energy. What should I study? When should I start? Should I check my phone? Should I rest? By the time you actually sit down to work, your brain is already tired, so it looks for comfort. Scrolling, sleeping, avoiding. That's not weakness, that's biology. Discipline becomes easy when decisions are removed, not when pressure is increased. Boring habits remove decisions. The first habit is waking up at the same time every day. Not early, not aggressively, just the same time. Your body runs on a circadian rhythm, and when your wake-up time keeps changing, your brain never fully stabilizes. Energy becomes unpredictable, focus comes and goes randomly. When you wake up at the same time consistently, your body starts releasing cortisol and alertness hormones automatically. You don't need motivation to get out of bed anymore. Your body does the work for you. For students, this is powerful because it creates predictable energy. Pick one realistic wake-up time and commit to it for 2 weeks. That's it. Discipline begins before you even think. The second habit is making your bed immediately after waking up. This sounds useless, and that's exactly why it works. Your brain tracks identity through evidence. When you complete a small task first thing in the morning, your brain registers, I finish what I start. This creates a small dopamine release called a progress signal. That signal makes it easier to take the next action. You're not becoming disciplined because you made your bed. You're becoming disciplined because your brain is learning that action follows intention. This is how discipline starts warming up quietly. The third habit is studying in the same place every day. Not the same time, the same place. Your brain associates environments with behaviors. This is called context-dependent memory. When you study on your bed, scroll at your desk, and eat while watching lectures, your brain gets confused. Focus becomes harder because there is no clear signal for work. Choose one place that is only for studying. No phone scrolling, no eating. When you sit there, your brain slowly learns, this is where we focus. Over time, discipline activates automatically when you enter that space. The fourth habit is the 5-minute start rule. Most procrastination is not about the task itself. It's about the emotional wait before starting. The task feels heavy, unclear, and uncomfortable, so your brain avoids it. The solution is not forcing yourself to finish, but making starting feel safe. Tell yourself you'll work for 5 minutes and then stop. Your brain accepts this because it feels small. Once you start, momentum takes over. This works because of a psychological principle called task initiation bias. Starting is the hardest part. Discipline grows when starting becomes easy. The fifth habit is keeping your phone out of arm's reach while studying. Willpower is unreliable. Environment is powerful. Every time you see your phone, part of your mental energy is spent resisting it. That energy is stolen from focus and discipline. High-discipline people don't have stronger willpower. They design environments with less temptation. Put your phone in another room or at least behind you. Make distractions slightly harder. That small friction makes discipline automatic. By this point in the day, most students start feeling tired and irritated, and they blame themselves. But often the problem is physical, not mental. The sixth habit is eating at fixed times. Your brain needs stable blood sugar to maintain self-control. When meals are irregular, energy crashes, focus disappears, and everything feels harder than it should. This isn't a mindset issue, it's biology. Simple meals at consistent times stabilize energy and make discipline possible. You're not training your body, you're supporting your brain. The seventh habit is taking a 10-minute walk every day. Not intense exercise, not the gym, just walking. Sitting all day increases stress hormones and mental fatigue. Walking lowers cortisol, improves mood, and increases creativity. This is why your best ideas often come when you're moving. 10 minutes of walking resets your nervous system and clears mental fog. Many students think they need to work more when they're stuck. Often they need to move. Evenings are where discipline is either built or destroyed, and most people don't realize this. The 8th habit is planning tomorrow the night before. When you wake up without a plan, your brain immediately starts making decisions. Decisions drain energy. When you plan at night, your brain relaxes because it knows what's coming. Sleep improves, mornings feel calmer. Discipline becomes easier because clarity already exists. Write down 3 tasks for the next day, not 10, 3, enough to move forward without overwhelm. The 9th habit is tracking behavior without judgment. Most students quit improving because they turn mistakes into identity. Miss one day and suddenly it becomes, I'm lazy, I always fail. That emotional spiral kills discipline. Tracking is not about control, it's about awareness. Mark the days you show up. Don't add comments, don't shame yourself. Just collect data. Consistency grows when you feel safe to continue after mistakes. The 10th habit is sleeping at a fixed time. Sleep deprivation destroys discipline faster than anything else. Studies show lack of sleep reduces self-control by up to 40%. That means even simple tasks feel impossible. When sleep is consistent, discipline feels natural. Choose a shutdown time and respect it, not because you're weak, but because you're human. Tomorrow's discipline starts the night before. The final habit is an identity check. Before you ask yourself, what would a disciplined person do here? Your brain follows identity faster than rules. When you see yourself as someone who shows up, your actions slowly align with that image. Repeat this identity daily, not perfectly, just consistently. Discipline is not about being extreme, it's about being reliable. If you're tired, behind, or quietly disappointed in yourself, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not broken. You are operating in a world designed to distract you, drain you, and overwhelm you. The fact that you're trying already means something. Boring habits don't change your life overnight. They change it quietly, slowly, until one day you look back and realize you're no longer fighting yourself every day. Start with one habit, just one. Let discipline grow automatically. If this video made you feel understood, like it so it reaches more students who need it. Subscribe for calm, practical self-improvement that actually works, and share this with someone who's struggling silently. You're not behind, you're building, quietly.